All right, let's get a final full look at the forecast here as we're at about 9:45 right now, about quarter to 10. And as we take a look at our snow chances, of course, not in play for us as we head into today or tomorrow. For the afternoon, of course, we are seeing some light snow showers to moderate snow showers in the Berkshires at the moment. But it's Tuesday that we're mainly concerned about, with a low pressure system passing to our south, and then a few lighter snow showers are possible as we head into your Thursday time frame. So this would be a bump up from what we've experienced on average overall for the last 10 years, with the exception of the 16-17 season. We've had about 8 to 9 consecutive seasons of winter where we've had below average snowfall. So a chance to get a little bit of a jump heading into the first and second day here of meteorological winter, which of course starts tomorrow. So our temperatures at the moment, we're in the low to mid 30s across western Mass. We do have some areas near 30 degrees off to the north, and you see those 40s primarily reserved for the southern and eastern facing beaches. Of course, this time of year, the ocean water is still in the upper 40s and low 50s, so that's definitely playing a part, and it will do so as well as we head into Tuesday. We'll take a look at that snowfall map in just 1 second, but not before we take a look at what it feels like out there once you factor in those light breezes that we're seeing. Of course, Mount Washington much higher in elevation with much higher wind speeds, but otherwise we're feeling like we're in the 20s and 30s and feeling like we're in the low 40s in New York City at the moment. Taking a look at satellite and radar, we do have, if I can zoom back a little bit closer here, there we go. We do have some lighter to moderate snow showers along the Route 2 corridor in Franklin County and the northern areas of the Berkshires. And we've even seen some light snow showers kind of trickling into the Springfield area itself and some of the valley areas. But that's going to switch over to a little bit of rain as we head later in today, as this storm that we've seen over the Great Lakes passes us off to the north. It ushers in a little bit of warmer air along a warm sector here. And we'll get those temperatures up into the 40s. So as we take a look at your Sunday highs, we're going to be seeing the valley areas in the low to mid 40s. Again, 44 for the Springfield area itself, some upper 30s for Pittsfield and the rest of the upper elevations in Berkshire County, 40s and even some low 50s as you head farther off to the south and east. And as we take a look at your 24, so again, more moderate widespread rain and snow showers still in the uppermost of the elevations as we head to about 2 o'clock. Then it becomes more scattered in nature and primarily reserved for eastern areas before clearing out completely as we head past sunset tonight. Get a little bit of a decrease of the cloud cover and a few minor showers still sticking around, but for the most part, overnight tonight is going to be dry. We clear the clouds, which allows us to get down to the freezing mark or into the upper 20s for areas off to the north and west. And as we take a look at your outlook for tomorrow morning, get more sunshine in play, but a little bit of a shift of the wind will keep temperatures actually still a little bit cooler than what we're expecting for today. For tonight, we're anywhere from about 26 to 32. Again, valley areas, you're near the freezing mark. Upper elevations, Franklin and Hampshire County, Franklin and Berkshire County, rather, you're in the mid to upper 20s. And that leads to our Monday time frame where we have more sunshine in play. Again, I mentioned that shift in the wind, so temperatures near the freezing mark in Pittsfield, but near 40 degrees in Springfield. And as we take a look at Futurecast, we're taking a look at the timeline here. So snow has shifted a little bit earlier over the last couple of model trends. So it's with us for most of the day, in fact, the entirety of the day, throughout a good portion of the overnight hours. I've actually upped the snow totals a little bit in the Connecticut area. And as we take a look at later in the evening, again, still rain for the southern and eastern facing beaches, and then it wraps up a little bit closer to the midnight hour, maybe a little bit before as well. So in terms of our totals, anywhere from the Hartford area 2 to 4, up towards the border into the valley area, we're in the 3 to 6 range, 6 to as high as 10 in the uppermost elevations for Berkshire County and the northern areas of Franklin County as well. So Sunday and Monday, you're a little bit breezy, but even with that snow Tuesday, it's not blizzard conditions, just a light breeze from the north. And then beyond that, we're watching that jet stream pattern. Thursday night into Friday, it turns arctically cold as we head into the end of the work week. And here's what it looks like in terms of our actual temperatures. Single digits by the time we wake up Friday morning across western Mass, with highs only getting into the teens and low 20s. I'll have more coming up in final weather in just a few minutes. Susan, back to you.